This is the shaker motor of my virtual pinball machine. Here's how I made it. I start by cutting a small strip of plywood, which I then cut into 2 smaller pieces for the base. I also need 2 strips of metal to bolt the mounting hardware to. Some guides for drilling to ensure correct positions of the holes, and then drilling these holes in both metal strips. Some holes are enlarged with a step drill bit. I then mount the metal strips to the shaker motor using some solid U-brackets and bolts. The assembly can then mount to the wooden base with some screws. 4 holes are pre-drilled as well. Then it's time to solder a positive and negative wire to the terminals of the motor. I feed them through the holes to make sure they won't come loose. Once again, a header is soldered to the wires and some hot glue is put over it to prevent shorting. The whole thing can then mount into the cabinet with some screws. To finish things off, I put a box over it for some extra protection if anything ever comes loose. And that's it, a cheap and simple solution to vibrate the entire pinball machine.